Rory Gilmore?
Yeah?
Remember me?
I don't think so.
That's very flattering.
Number 10. When she finds out she needs extracurricular activities to get into Harvard. Though her plans ultimately change, Rory's lifelong dream is initially to go to Harvard. Somehow, she didn't get the message that it takes more than good grades to get in.
Every person who applies to Harvard has a perfect GPA and great test scores. It's the extras that put you over the top. The clubs, charities, volunteering, you know.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Now, despite the fact that she studied up about everything Harvard-related, she apparently missed anything about the application process. When she's told that extracurricular activities actually matter, Rory has one of her characteristic meltdowns with some extra ableism sprinkled on top.
Good grades aren't enough. I need to do things. I need to volunteer. I need to work for charity. I need to help the blind, the orphans. I don't know. I just need to do something.
Having prided herself on being different from other kids, like many teenagers do, this realization that she has to make an effort to stand out hits especially hard. She never really had to do that before.
God, listen to me. I am horrible. I am underqualified and horrible.
Number 9. When Lorelai doesn't love her book proposal. In the sequel miniseries A Year in the Life, Rory Gilmore has had a rough go of it and is struggling career-wise. She finds a potential answer in an idea for a memoir about her and her mom, Lorelai.
It's a riches to rags story. It's got everything. Family struggle, class warfare, the independent woman thing, and from there I'm going to tell the story chronologically, or I might jump back and forth a bit. I haven't decided yet, but...
No.
What do you mean, no?
To say Lorelai is not receptive would be an understatement. In fact, she can barely keep her composure as she listens to Rory tell her how her own life story will be a great book. Rory, in turn, can't even believe it when Lorelai actually tells her no.
I'm sorry. I have to. Without this, it's grad school or groveling for jobs that I don't want.
Find another subject.
It would have been refreshing to see Rory Gilmore honestly reckon with not being as special as she thought. Unfortunately, in this instance, she's just as stubborn and unable to take no for an answer as always.
I need this. Can't you understand that?
I understand. I always understand. For the last 32 years, I have been the queen of understanding.
Mom, stop, please. Give me this.
I can't. Not this time.
Number 8. When she isn't honest with Dean. Rory's first boyfriend was arguably not right for her.
You look bored.
I'm fine.
You sure you don't want to look around? They have great stuff here.
I looked.
For 5 minutes.
No, I looked for 20 minutes and then I stopped and you continued for another 2 hours.
Dean is generally a nice enough, good-looking, and caring guy, but many would agree he and Rory don't have the most compatible personalities or interests. That's fine, except for the part where she doesn't bother to tell him she likes someone else.
Well, he was... And the diner was... And I...
And you what? What? Say something!
Stop yelling!
You totally lied to me!
Again, this is teenage stuff. Dean isn't perfect either. After all, no one is all that emotionally intelligent as a teen. But Rory knows she's crushing on Jess for a long time before she and Dean break up, to the point where she gets pretty shameless about it.
You don't want to be with me, Rory.
Yes, I do.
Oh, please. You've been into him since he got to town, and I've spent weeks, months actually, trying to convince myself that it wasn't true, that everything was fine between us. But now I know that I was an idiot.
Dean would not be the last boyfriend she took for granted either. Remember Paul? That's okay, neither does she.
Hey, you got the food.
Ready to go?
Absolutely.
Number 7. When she has an affair with Logan. Look, we get it. Reigniting old flames can be tempting, but not when neither of you are actually single. Alas, the parade of bad decisions Rory makes in the Netflix sequel series continues with her affair with Logan Huntsberger.
We'll make it special, your favorite place, the Dorchester or the Savoy.
I'd have to stay in a hotel.
Well,
She's in town.
yes.
Logan's now engaged and Rory's with Paul, but that doesn't stop either of them. They even have a cutesy name for their affair, Vegas. What happens there stays there.
Is there anything in here that you don't want me to see?
Like body parts?
That would be on the list, sure. No, like other girls' things.
All clear.
It's such a frustrating development for both characters that does nothing to advance their stories at all. The weirdest thing is that Rory seems oddly proud of herself, like she's still a teenager getting kicks from being bad. We just know she can be better than this, and it hurts to watch.
No strings. When we're together, we're together. When we're not, we're not.
Number 6. When she misses her mother's graduation.
They call out your name and people clap and you get your diploma.
Oh, and then you do that thing where you move the tassel from one side to the other. Very symbolic, very dramatic.
That's it. You're doing it.
All right, if you insist.
Rory Gilmore got pregnant and left home at 16. She made sure to raise her daughter in a town that's so cute and safe it's almost comical. She encouraged her to pursue her dreams and made some big personal sacrifices to make her attendance at an elite private school happen. So you'd think that Rory would show up for Lorelai's one day in the sun, her graduation from community college. Well, you'd be thinking wrong.
No, Rory?
She called your cell and I answered and she said she got hung up on something or other and she'll see you at home.
Rory hangs out in New York with a boy, Jess, for the day instead. Due to circumstances she thinks are totally beyond her control, she misses her mother's graduation. Traffic on the way back from New York City? Who could have predicted that?
I know you're hurt.
Yeah, you bet I'm hurt. Rory, I really wanted you there today, more than anything. You're why I did this stupid thing in the first place.
I know.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You should have been there. My best friend should have been there.
Number 5. When she ignores her best friend. Rory Gilmore and Lane Kim definitely have a strong bond at the start of the series, but even before their paths start to diverge, Rory isn't an amazing friend.
I'm sorry, what?
You're not listening to me.
I am. I'm sorry. I just couldn't find my bookmark. Okay, go ahead.
While she's off trying to figure out which boy she likes, Lane is fighting to be heard and understood in her family. Once Rory goes to Chilton and gets a boyfriend, Lane is left behind.
You go to your grandparents, you go to Chilton, you have to meet Dean, he needs his cookies, I can't find my books.
What are you talking about?
What good is it to have a best friend when she's never around and she never listens?
Rory doesn't seem to understand, but then again, accountability isn't her strong suit. When she finally does show interest, it's after she takes some kind of personal offense to Lane becoming a cheerleader. Throughout the series, Rory is often simply too busy for her supposed best friend, even when Lane really needs her.
You have everything now, and I have nothing except for 2,000 Korean Bibles and a potential F in jazz band.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, be here.
Number 4. When she body shames a ballerina. If at first Rory didn't succeed, she made it someone else's problem. When her article doesn't make the cut at the Yale Daily News in this episode, she decides she'll give them a piece to remember.
Honestly sliced her open and ripped out her guts.
Your pen was your knife.
Right.
I especially like the reference to the hippo.
That seems to be the most memorable for people.
Her response is to review a ballet recital, calling attention to the lead ballerina's weight. While Lorelai certainly know better in this regard, there's a reason the expression is to say it, forget it, write it, regret it.
There's something about seeing it in print. People don't write as mean as they talk, except you.
Rory's review spares the dancer no insult. Soon, the ballerina tracks Rory down and rightfully gives her a piece of her mind. The moment just shows how completely unprepared Rory is to actually deal with the consequences of her own actions.
I've done 2 summer sessions with the Miami Ballet, and I'm on the waiting list at Juilliard. And now your review is out there for everyone to see.
Look,
You're a jerk. I just wanted to come tell you that to your face.
Number 3. When she's involved in yacht theft.
It's tough business. A lot of stress.
Definitely.
And I have to tell you, you don't got it.
When her boss at the newspaper she's interning for tells her he's not convinced of her talent, Rory reacts by going completely off the deep end. She convinces her boyfriend Logan, who's also the son of the aforementioned boss, to steal a boat with her.
You know the beginning of Moby Dick when the narrator says that when he finds himself growing grim about the mouth and wanting to knock people's hats off, he takes to the sea?
Yeah?
Well, I feel like knocking people's hats off.
Logan doesn't need much convincing, but Rory is the architect of the plan. Once again, she's faced with the shock of being held accountable, especially a little later on in the series when the judge sentences her to community service.
I can't do 300 hours. I have to get a job.
Well, add that to your list of things you should have thought about before you decided to joyride on someone else's boat.
So much of Rory and Lorelai's relationship is about Lorelai trying to keep her daughter from becoming the spoiled and privileged prima donna she didn't want to be. The great irony is that, unfortunately, she kinda becomes that anyway.
Hail Rory Gilmore, future queen of the slots. All hail.
Number 2. When she gets intimate with a married Dean. Maybe it's only child syndrome, but Rory never really learns how to share.
He's Dean, my Dean.
He's not your Dean. He's Lindsay's Dean. You're the other woman.
After she leaves for college, Dean marries a woman, Lindsay, whom Rory doesn't necessarily like. His life changes, but he and Rory aren't able to leave each other in the past. Pretty much as soon as the opportunity presents itself, the former couple jumps into bed together, only to be discovered by Lorelai.
Well, aren't you glad that it happened with someone who's good and really loves me?
But he's married.
You don't understand the situation.
Is he still married?
Yes, but...
Then I understand the situation.
As Rory spins out trying to justify herself, Lorelai can't believe what she's hearing, and honestly, neither can we. Even if the signs have been there the whole time, this is among the biggest, most frustrating checkpoints on Rory's way to becoming completely unmoored from any sense of accountability.
He was my boyfriend first.
But you dumped him. You rejected him. You picked someone else.
Stop it! Rory, I hate you for ruining this for me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. When she says no to Chilton, Rory changes her mind about attending an elite school because of a guy.
Dark hair, romantic eyes, looks a little dangerous.
This conversation is over.
Tattoos are good too.
I don't want to change schools because of all the reasons I've already told you 1,000 times. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Good night.
Does he have a motorcycle? Because if you're gonna throw your life away, he better have a motorcycle.
When she bribes someone, Rory decides her public study spot under a tree belongs to only her.
I'll give you $20 for the tree.
You're gonna pay me for the tree.
Go with the flow, man.
You're on.
When she bombs an interview, a potential employer rudely expects Rory to come to a job interview prepared.
Don't be hostile. I'm just a little pissed here. I get it, you got your hopes up.
No, you got my hopes up for a job that I didn't even want.
Oh, real nice. So you just felt like wasting my time?
No, you wasted my time.
When she gets with the Wookiee, she goes to get a story, she finds a one-night stand instead.
And if you say, did you take the Millennium Falcon, I'm gonna smack you.
I said nothing.
I can't believe this.
Calm down.
A one-night stand? I just had a one-night stand, my first one-night stand.
It's only a one-night stand if you're not gonna see him again. Are you gonna see him again?
He was wearing a Wookiee costume. No, I'm not gonna see him again.
Well, that seems a little harsh.
When she writes about Logan's party, once again, Rory's writing comes back to bite her.
Where do you get off acting all morally superior?
That is not what I intended to say at all.
You clearly think you are. Why? Because you read Ironweed? Because you saw Norma Ray?
Logan.
Wake up, Rory. Whether you like it or not, you're one of us.
Number 1, when she drops out.
No, Yale. Why did you drop out of Yale?
It's complicated.
It's not complicated.
Her confidence shaken by one, admittedly important piece of feedback from her boss, Rory follows up her decision to steal a boat with dropping out of school, and she's ready to throw a tantrum when challenged on the move. The most frustrating thing about it is her complete inability to understand her mother's point of view.
You're making a mistake.
No, I'm not. This is normal. College kids take breaks like this all the time. You didn't go to college, so you don't understand.
No, I didn't go to college. I wasn't lucky enough to go to college.
Trust me, this is very normal.
To suddenly throw her mom's lack of college experience in her face seems cruel, even for a young woman struggling to figure herself out. It's even harder to stomach when you remember all Lorelai has sacrificed leading up to all of this. Gilmore Girls' premise revolves around Lorelai making sure Rory could pursue the Ivy League education she so desperately wanted. And for what?
I don't want to wander around a school where everyone else is focused and working towards something and I'm just floating.
So what's the great master plan then, huh? You're gonna move back home, live in your room, work part-time at the bookstore? Forget it. Not an option.
I'll figure it out.
I'm not hungry.
Look, I'm not going back. I just wanted you to know.
Message sent.